Hi, Helen here. Just thought I'd connect again and let you all know I'm out of that depression again. Thank God. Like, feeling so sorry for myself. Well, I think it was a bit off that WA just phones and cancels the operation. And yeah, so anyway, I've dealt with that. I got on the internet while I've had a few days off and got hold of the Melbourne group and Ron, I can't think of his last name. Um, Ron, what is your last name? Just check it on a note. Thompson, Ron Thompson. And anyway, I'm on their list. That's all that matters. Hey, I'm on their list. Like, yeah, it's just been weird doing this at night time in the dark. I just can't work out the best position for the lighting and things. Well, hopefully that's pretty good. So that means, I'm gonna get the angioplasty soon, I hope, sooner than later, but I'm not gonna stress over it. I'm just thinking lots of positive thoughts. I just see myself like that Steve guy, oh, I can't think of his last name. He's got an electric wheelchair like the one I use, or he did have. He doesn't use it anymore. He walks, and he's got the progressive MS. I've got relapsing, remitting, or that's what I was diagnosed with. I reckon it's probably moved into the progressive one for quite a while now, but like, oh, I don't know how you tell the difference. Um, yeah, it's a funny disease, isn't it? It's hard to work out all the different things you've got to work out. Like the jerking stuff. Like we were reading about that today on one of the website Facebook type things that I joined, and like I've had funny legs, I reckon, for years, because I can remember as a kid, like my legs used to hurt so much, and I'd wake up in the middle of the night and like I'd put my leg in between the bed and the wall, and I'd and twist it as hard as I could until the pain from twisting was worse than the pain that I was feeling. Weird, I don't know, but anyway, it seemed to make me feel a lot better. And then when I'd been diagnosed with MS, but I noticed that like if I'd stretched my legs out, they just went into like spasm. They just seized up, and had that was one of the first things with MS I had also, and like that's been playing up a bit the last few days. Like my right leg keeps twitching the wrong way. Like, your leg might be that way, and then it twitches like that. Oh, it's too hard to explain, but it twitches the wrong way. Don't expect your toe to come up from the right. You expect it to go down. Anyway, so, and there was other things. I don't know whether I've mentioned it yet, but I encourage anyone who's in South Australia to get in touch with Jamie Taylor. He's the radiologist, the doctor in charge of radiology there, so he's Dr. Jamie Taylor. Well, he's looking into maybe doing these liberation treatments, but he's a little bit too weird as far as the risks. They're both, there was another lady there when I went in for my meeting with him a couple of weeks ago. Just getting uncomfortable. And they kept going on about the risks, and I shouldn't have got so upset, because I should have been more focused, because I could have said, well, what risks are there? You know, because angiograms, we've been doing them in Australia, I reckon, since the 70s. Like, what risks have suddenly developed for people with MS? I mean, surely we already know the risks of doing an angiogram. So I find that whole thing with the doc, because that's like the WA one that got cancelled because the neurologists were going to go to some bureaucratic doctor's board to stop the doctor who was going to do my treatment from doing it. And I'm thinking, what? Like, I don't understand. I think it's all a bit weird, you know. And then, you know, I was in my stuff when I was looking on the internet, you know, and I hit this one site that talks about the conspiracy thing, that there's all these really rich people that control the world, you know, and it'll be up to them. A group of people, it'll be up to them what goes on, and just weird, drives me crazy. Okay, well, before, when I stopped the video, I started thinking about something else, so I'm just gonna think for a little while I'm still recording, to see if I can remember what it was. Oh well. I'm out of my depression. I'm going back to work tomorrow, and I feel okay about going back to work again, even though I get exhausted. Although I don't do it, I work hard, but it's hard work. When you're trying to work on a computer, and you know, I just feel like laying down, and like, you can't. Oh, my confession, of course. I stopped smoking for I don't know how many days, but I started again. I'm still wearing those nicotine patches on your arm, and it does sort of um, reduce the cravings somewhat, but like, I suppose you don't need any excuses, but you always find them to smoke. And like, my surgery, like, that was a damn good reason to smoke. They're not going ahead with it. Oh God. But tomorrow's going to be a real challenge. I'm going to start not smoking again. All right, well, that's all I can really think of. So, hope everyone's happy and feeling well. Oh, Kerry, if you happen to watch this, congratulations on the walk. The thing that I'm really curious about, like, they were only going to give us the money to CCSBI after $750,000 was raised. Well, how's that figure going? Have we raised it? Are we getting any money for CCSBI? Like, maybe we should look at, forget giving it to the MS Society and just give it to CCSBI. Yeah, anyway, just an idea. Catch you all later. Bye.